Hey, I'm Miss Trojan. I teach physics here at Tyson, and I have one daughter.
Good afternoon. I'm Miss Wiley Grant, and I have 2 children.
Hi, my name is Nabila Mack, and I have 2 daughters.
Hello, I'm Najira Barden. I have one child, Riley. She's 8, going on 18. Oh my gosh, what does being a mom mean to me? To me, being a mom is everything.
Oh my God, that is a loaded question.
Being a mother means everything.
Being a mother, it's a special task, a special job and responsibility.
Well, you are a teacher even as a mother, and it is your job to accept your child and give unconditional love no matter what, and to guide them down the right path.
I look at it as a chance for you to give your child everything you didn't have and more. I look at it as a way for you to correct any wrongs that you've ever experienced.
It is my joy. It is what I center a lot of my decisions around.
It's a way for you to make things right. It gives you the power, the strength, the motivation to go on every day. Being a mom definitely gives a person their why.
It's one of the greatest things because I get to actually watch my offspring, someone that I created, just grow up.
It means the world, honestly. Getting an opportunity to impart so much into another person's life means a lot.
It's just a wonderful, wonderful experience. And it actually brought me into education, into my career. Motherhood has affected me. It helped me to grow up.
Wow. Well, I would like to think that motherhood has affected me for the better.
Motherhood created a great change in my life.
Oh my goodness, it's definitely made me brave. So things that I once was afraid of, I'm no longer afraid of.
They are put first no matter what, and you push yourself aside, sometimes too much, but definitely to make sure that they are front and center.
It made me rethink the things that were important to me and readjust some of my values to make sure that I could be the best mother for my children.
I feel like I'm more self-aware. Things that I would give, I guess you can say, some leeway, I no longer do, because I know that she's watching my every move and she's watching the way I respond to things, and I want her to be as strong and self-aware as I am now.
I have 2 daughters. I have a stepdaughter. She's 24. I raised her when I was young, like 21, and it just really helped me to mature. Motherhood is challenging because, again, children have various needs.
Struggles. Well, I would say struggles have a lot to do with watching your children grow and knowing that sometimes they have to make mistakes in order to be their best selves.
You really want to know that answer?
I guess the struggle to not lose yourself. Before becoming a mom, I had the freedom to go and come as I please and just indulge in anything that I enjoy at any moment. So definitely it's hard trying to balance like being a mom but still being an individual as well and doing the things that you love and enjoy to do.
Motherhood, I struggled with postpartum anxiety and It was a lot of anxiousness and a lot of hormonal changes.
I think that's the main struggle.
Very emotional. Also testing my patience and how I can help manage a child versus a student. It's a big difference.
And it's not an easy task. So you have to really learn your child and some of the things that they need and some of the challenges they may be going through. So you have to really, you just have to be open. You have to do research, and you really have to find what works so that your child can be successful.
So I would say that's a struggle. Just trying to balance it all without the guilt of knowing that if you leave your child, with grandma or with dad, that you're not abandoning your child. You don't love your child any less, but everybody needs their me time. So yeah, trying to juggle it all without feeling guilty. Take it one day at a time.
Well, for sure, I would say to make sure that you're always valuing motherhood. You are a mother forever. And I think even when mothers move on, I think what they leave behind makes them constantly present.
Don't be afraid to ask for help. I was stubborn and just didn't want to reach out and ask for help. I didn't want to admit that I was struggling, and it really affected me like a lot mentally, my mental wellness and all.
As a parent, just as your child is growing and developing, just feed them when they're very, very young. Feed them a lot of information, read to them, expose them to different languages.
Every day won't be a perfect day. One day at a time, and spend as much time with your child as you can. Like, revel in the small things because they grow so fast.
So I would say mothers are always there.
Then as the child starts to grow, like first, second grade, just try to tap into the child's interests.
And just know that you're doing a great job. Extend yourself some grace. No one is perfect and you don't have to be. And if you get it wrong one day, just seek to get it right the next day. And that's it.
So it's important that you are strong for your child, but are still willing to be vulnerable to a point. Let them know that there's realism to being, going through struggle and not always being right, and that you're also learning as you go along.
Fathers who are taking on the role of motherhood, they are still there doing both of those roles.
And encourage them so that they can just become like lifelong learners. Guide your child to develop what they like and their interests.
Parenting, I feel like my daughter sometimes is my teacher. Like, she's teaching me to be a better parent, but also, again, it's really important to be able to ask for help when you need it, and to recognize when you need to step out and take a breath for yourself, and not to be ashamed of it, and to embrace yourself and your feelings.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.